A lot going on. Florence, Isaac, Helene, all hurricanes at the moment. A couple other areas we're going to watch too. This one, 40% chance. There's nothing here yet. However, low pressure is going to form. It could start to take on tropical characteristics, and it could become subtropical storm here, but it doesn't look like it's going to bother any land. It'll just meander around out here in the Atlantic. And we have this other area here that flared up in the northwestern Caribbean. Conditions not real favorable right now in the Caribbean. However, when it gets in the Gulf of Mexico, Hurricane Center giving the 30% chance to develop over 4 or 5 days from now. The big story, of course, is Hurricane Florence. Maximum winds have increased to 90 now, and we're going to see it rapidly intensify here and also expand in size. So it's going to expand in size and also really crank up its wind speed here up to 150 miles per hour. And right before landfall, it may experience a little bit of shear, so that may weaken it a little bit, but still very powerful hurricane here going into the Carolinas. The track forecast guidance getting very tightly clustered here, meaning confidence is going up for this storm on where it's going to go. Remember, they used to be all over the place. Now they're tightly clustered right into North Carolina. And even after that, notice how they get all squiggly here. That means the storm doesn't move all that much, so then flooding potential pretty high for them. We won't see the direct effects from this storm, but we will see big northeast swells push into the area. The arrival time of those are going to be Wednesday through Friday. Strong currents near shore, rip currents and longshore currents, sweeping down the beach. Dangerous boating in and around the inlets. These long period swells have a lot of energy and they break in very deep water. So be careful coming in and out of the inlets with the boats. Tides, we're actually going to get a little surge from this. They're going to run about a foot to a foot and a half above normal all week long from all this swell energy pushing down into South Florida. All right, Hurricane Helene's our last hurricane here, and it will not bother us. Confidence really high with this. It's just going to kick out to sea. Hurricane Isaac now is a very small and compact storm. This one's going to become a Category 2 storm, and the official forecast track puts it into the Caribbean where there will be high shear and it could die out. However, confidence isn't really high with this one because we have about half the models that keep it north of the Caribbean. If it is north of the Caribbean, it won't experience that shear. It could possibly be stronger as it heads up there, so we can't count this one out quite yet. Something to watch here as we have two different solutions here that may happen, but this is a good whiles away. All right, so tomorrow, of course, the peak of hurricane season, and it will definitely feel like that all week long.